This place is so much fun. I can't believe it's free. The Grants Farm, I remember coming here as a child on like different like trips and stuff. Whenever you walk over the bridge, there's a little cool hangout spot where you could buy toys or souvenirs. I'm gonna get into the details of this place, but first we hop immediately onto the tram, and there's a lady here who's kind of explaining some of the different animals, so I'll let her talk. We hop on Grant Station, and this is gonna take us to another location where part 3 of the video is. But for now, let's hop on this tram and let's get it started.
Alright, we're going to round this curve and see one beautiful piece of nature. On the right is our 7-acre mirror lake. And if you want to really treat, I always recommend come back in the fall when that's all aglow with red to see the Ulysses S. Grant National Historic Site. That's the home of Whitehaven. Recently even featured on the History Channel. That is the home of Colonel Frederick Dent and his family. His son Frederick was a roommate of Ulysses S. Grant while they were at West Point. Now to the left also are 2,563 rifle barrels used in the Civil War. That was created by Aldous Busch. Stay too long, this is not the original site. So he moved on, moved away, and the cabin got moved as well several times around St. Louis, was even featured in the 1904 World's Fair. Well, the Busch family decided it should come home. They also can be noted by that hairy throat. They have a shaggy throat. Deer don't have that. One of the ways to tell this, of course, with North America. And another little fun fact, their antlers will grow an inch a day when they're born in the spring. So you can kind of almost tell how old they are, the little ones, when they start to grow those antlers, not orange, more Canada geese. And way over across the pond are Scottish Highland cows. Gorgeous little things. They're the ones with that hair in their face. They look like a little puppy dog. Gorgeous. They're noted for their high quality of beef and high quality of milk over in Europe. Even the Queen of England has her own herd. And they are the oldest registered herd of cows in the world. Should be 6 in total.
Oh my God.
No two zebras are alike. They have those stripes on it. He has a very small brain, smaller than his eyes. His eyes are the largest of any land animal, hands down. You see how their antlers are kind of flat? They're from Europe. They are grown. They are grown. They look like Bambi, but they are grown animals. They don't get very good.
The antlers on that one, I see it.
And that's a carving. Hands, elbows, everything inside this bridge gets a little narrow. Fins, coyotes and such. And if you see any of our animals, look for the tags. They're very well taken care of. Tags on the left means it's...
All right. Well, hey, she was nice. The tour guide was awesome. All of the workers here were really cool. So now we're going to they're going to drop us off, and we're going to get into the next part of the place. First part of Grant's Farm is that little village. Second part is the tram ride. And the third part is right here. This spot has over 900 different animals, some big, some small. And it's a very cool conservatory because you can do different things. And I just took the free Grant's Farm thing. They have so many different ways to go. They have like behind-the-scenes experiences. They have the Clydesdale meet and greet. There's so many cool ways to go. They have birthday parties here. All kinds of special events that happen here. But let's get into it. First things first, you gotta have some milk, and let's feed these goats, all right, guys? They have different goats from all over the country, and it's all labeled pretty good. So you're gonna see like the different billboards for where these places are and where these species belong. They also have a Ferris wheel, which is really fun for the kids. Everyone likes a Ferris wheel. They have a whole bunch of different animals you could feed. Yeah, to feed the animals, it's going to cost a little bit of money, like $3 just to buy the feed. But like I said, the place is free, and it's so cool that it's worth going. So grab some grain, feed the goats, feed the rabbits, the lemurs, all these different cool species you're going to have. It's a great way to get the kids involved with different animals. It's a great way to keep them not skittish of nature, but really engaged with the different species on this planet. Like I said, it gives you fun facts. Do the face painting, that's always cute. do the characters, different things to make a memorable impact. It was free, so be prepared to spend a little bit of money on these different attractions like riding the camel. Or hey, you don't have to. If you're on a budget, vacations are already expensive enough, okay? Come here and just watch the camels. They don't have to ride them. There's no shame in that. They have the parakeet house where you can buy, like, I guess it's a little bit of like, I don't even know what they give them, some like sugar water, and then you go in the house and you can feed different parakeets, which is really cool, really cute. They also have a butterfly house. They have a nice spot to walk around. So although the kids might not think of this, or neither will the parents, this is a good exercise, especially during the summertime. You want to get the kids outside, and on these little walks, this is a big terrace, so they're going to get some good exercise and good energy. They do sell food here, and they have like different plays and different performances they do for the animals. So be sure to make a note of when the times are, because they have different shows, and depending on how much you pay, they have different interactive shows that you could actually be part of the show. And if you don't know who Ulysses S. Grant is, you really have to do your history, because he's a very significant part of the Civil War. He was the general for the North. And then we're at the Grant's farm right now, but there's also right across the street Ulysses S. Grant's actual house, and then there's also the Budweiser Clydesdales stables, which is really cool because they're huge horses and they're just beautiful. So Grant's farm is one thing, then there's Grant's house with the little Civil War museum, and there's also the Budweiser Clydesdales. So it's really like 3 different spots in one. I'm going to do a video on the other 2, but for now we're just focusing on Grant's farm because there's a lot to focus on. All of these animals are here for entertainment, kind of, but they're also here for Conservatory, and they have different things where they're really helping better the world and the environment. Talks about how you milk the cows, why you milk the cows, and they actually have live demonstrations where you can milk your own cow. And this will be the next part of Grant's farm, which is super cool. First off, I love trees. If you haven't seen my video on Missouri Botanical Gardens, check it out. But these climbing plants are always so cute, and they're all over the spot. The little climbing plants, the different bells, which is really cool, the different architecture and historical buildings. In this part, you're gonna get 2 free samples a day of beer. You can grab some really good food, some different bratwurst and whatnot. And this is the Busch's actual house. So if you hear Budweiser, this is August Busch is one of the main guys for Budweiser. This is like his family's collection of their trophies, some different pictures, different like buggies and carriages they had. This is a blast from the past because, look, like I said, you saw animals, you saw architecture. Now we're going to learn about some wagons, some vehicles, and a little bit about August Busch and the Busch family, who was, Budweiser's probably like the biggest beer company in America. And so the Busches, you get to see their actual house, and it was actually the Busches who arranged to keep Grant's farm free. It's been free for 68 years. So you're going to learn a little bit about, some people that were really important to the foundation and the growing of St. Louis, the Busches. Well, guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like I said, St. Louis is home of the Budweisers, baseball, and the Blues. That's what I say, the 3 Bs of St. Louis. So yeah, Budweiser and August Busch had a lot to do. Like the Cardinals players are always here. So like it's a big Cardinals theme, Budweiser's theme. They're very connected if you look at their past. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. I definitely recommend checking out Grant's Farm. And then if you're an adult, you know, and a history buff, go across the street and check out the Grant's Museum because it's actually a historic landmark. And it's really cool because it has like a video on his past life and his previous life and different stuff that happened. You learn a lot about animals. You see different things. Like I said, you immediately jump on the tram, so that's cool within itself. One of the best free things to do in St. Louis. Thanks, guys. Subscribe to the channel as I do the top 100 things to do in Missouri.